What's up, guys? It's Isaac with Tobacco Road Harley-Davidson here in Raleigh, North Carolina with your new bike of the week, the 2022 Road Glide Limited in gunship gray with the black trim. If you're looking for a fully loaded touring bike, this guy has you covered. Because everything from the 114 Milwaukee 8 motor to the frame-mounted shark nose fairing and the 4.7 cubic feet of luggage capacity will ensure you're making the most out of your next Grand American touring adventure. So with that being said, let's go ahead and hop into your new bike of the week. This bike is designed with the serious touring rider in mind. Its blend of comfort and performance aims to make sure the rider and the passenger have an awesome time while spending days on end right here in the saddle. It might not be something you want to daily drive, but you might find it's just so comfortable that you don't want to get off of it. It's a larger touring bike sitting right at 932 pounds, but all that weight just disappears as soon as you get on the throttle. It sits up high enough that you can really maneuver this bike right where you want it, and that frame-mounted shark nose fairing cuts right into the wind. So the only thing you've got to do is point it in the direction you want to go and keep the seat warm. Now for 2022, there's not a whole lot of significant changes from the 2021 model, but we do have some new color options. In the chrome finish, there's the vivid black, the mineral green metallic, and the gauntlet gray metallic / vivid black. Then in the black finish is the reef blue / vivid black, the all vivid black, and the one here today, the gunship gray. Now, so far as the specs go on this bike, you're looking at that 932 pounds of wet weight we just mentioned, a seat height of 27.2 inches, and a 6-gallon tank, and 32 degrees of lean on the left and right. So let's go ahead and show off some features. You've got the Slicer 2 cast aluminum rims with dual Brembo brakes and standard ABS. A full-length fender on the front, keeping some of that road spray after a good rain down to a minimum. Responsive front suspension built to handle this bike's weight, plus the rider, the passenger, and all the luggage. Then we have the focal point, the shark nose frame-mounted fairing. Right here is the biggest difference between the Ultra Limited and the Road Glide Limited. There are certainly advantages and disadvantages to both. There is no wrong answer. At this point, it all comes down to what your personal preference is going to be. Now, I will say I've spent more time on a Street Glide, which also has the fork-mounted fairing like the Ultra Limited, but I do appreciate the benefits of this frame-mounted fairing. With a fork-mounted fairing, I felt like I can see where I'm putting the front wheel a little bit better, and I like everything moving all together, and I can even tilt my wheel at a stoplight to point out something on the GPS to help better show the rider beside me. Now on the Road Glide, you do get a bigger fairing that some say will cut into the wind a little bit better by providing that added stability of mounting it to the frame. And you also get these super cool little glove boxes on each side to plug your phone in or put your wallet or a pair of gloves in. Now both the Road Glide Limited and Ultra Limited have the Boom GTS infotainment system providing bike readouts, navigation, and music controls with large speakers on either side. Plus you've got the speakers and the tour pack in the back. You're going to get the same great benefits from either style fairing. It's just a matter of what makes you happier and what's going to get you out on the open road quicker. Now continuing on with our Road Glide Limited, you've got the speed and engine speed right up here in easy view between the bars, and comfortable bars to let you sit up a little bit straighter. There's all of the controls for the infotainment system right in reach of your thumbs, traction control, and cruise control, which is another one of those things that once you have, you really don't want to give up. I can't tell you how many times I've used this quick and easy cruise control to free up my right hand to make some quick adjustments like zipping up my jacket a little bit more or just reaching something I couldn't with my left. This bike already has heated grips on it, which can be easily adjusted by selecting one of the 6 settings right here with the knob on the left side. There's the 6-gallon tank with the fill-up spot right in the middle so you can pull up to either side of the gas pump a little bit easier. This bike does have the hookups for the intercom system between the rider and the passenger, so your passenger can tell you it's time for a restroom break without screaming in your ear. Then below the tank is the 114 Milwaukee 8 motor, kicking out sound in a 2-to-1-to-2 exhaust, and helping this motor stay cooler in that summer heat when you're riding from red light to red light in downtown Raleigh are the dual oil coolers located in each of the lower fairings. And keeping you cooler on those days are the snazzy deflectors located right where your thighs are going to be. The rider gets the comfort of the nice touring seat and floorboards to move their feet on, while the passenger gets the wide seat, the mini floorboards, and the luxuries of the tour pack, giving them a nice padded backrest. And when the rider starts to get a little bit jealous of that backrest, there is room in this seat for you to add on a backrest of your own. Now let's talk luggage room. On either side are the standard sized easy open saddlebags, giving you plenty of room to store all your gear. And if you're touring with a passenger, you can each designate your own saddlebag so you both aren't fighting over whose chapstick was whose in one bag. And to help keep those bags solid in the event of a tip over are the nice guards in front to complement the engine guards mentioned earlier. Then there's the part that really makes this bike look like a touring bike, the tour pack. You've got a removable, color-matched tour pack with its own lighting and luggage rack on top for extra storage room. Plenty of room in here for those longer trips or just to lock your helmets in for those quick rides out to dinner. And it's wide and flat enough that you might be able to get away with putting your takeout tray in here. I would just still be careful with the drink though, because nobody likes having Pepsi in the bottom of a saddlebag. But yeah, this is an awesome bike. The seat's very comfortable. It's comfortable with my feet down and with my feet up on the floorboards. Nice comfortable floorboard as well that I can move my feet around so that way I don't get too stiff. And there's room on the side of the engine guard, so if I did want to put some highway pegs, I could do that pretty easy right there. Nice room to move around, comfortable upright position. The bars are in a good spot that you can easily tilt, so that way if your arm's a little bit longer than mine. But right here feels plenty good with me. I could probably do with going up just a little bit higher there. But I've got the heated grips. You don't have to look down quite as far as you do on the Ultra Limited to see that screen. The screen's right there, right below you, right underneath that windshield. So that's your new bike of the week, the 2022 Road Glide Limited in Gunship Gray. An awesome touring bike for the serious rider ready to put on some serious miles. Let us know in the comments what you think of this bike and where you've already taken yours. Thanks for watching, and we hope to see you out here at Tobacco Road Harley-Davidson in Raleigh, North Carolina sometime soon.